All right, picture this. Youth group just ended, your students are hyped, and you're thinking, how do I keep this momentum going throughout the week?
I have no idea.
Well, I've got you covered with 3 simple but powerful ways to follow up that will make your students feel seen, heard, and cared for. First up, we've got personalized voice messages.
Leave a message.
Because hearing someone's voice adds a whole new level of connection. Then we're kicking it old school with handwritten notes, the kind of personal touch that stands out in a totally digital world, right? And then finally, we're going to talk about how to use social media shoutouts to keep the community vibe strong all week.
You got great vibes.
Now, these aren't just ideas. I believe that they're game changers for student ministry. So I want to break all 3 of them down for you right now. Hey, my name is Eric with a K, and I'm the host of the Practical Youth Ministry Tips podcast. And today I'm here to help you take your follow-up game to the next level. So let's dive into those 3 practical ways to stay connected with your students between youth group nights. First up is sending personalized voice message. I know texting is the go-to way these days, but think about it. When was the last time you received a voice memo from someone? And when you did, didn't you click the keep button so you could keep that? The key is to keep it specific and short. Maybe a student opened up during small group or shared a prayer request. Record a quick message saying something like this. Hey Ryan, I just want to let you know that what you shared last night really stuck with me. I'm praying for you this week, and I believe God has got big things for you. Students will appreciate that personal touch, and your voice adds warmth and makes the message way more impacting than just another text. Now, this next one I know might sound old-fashioned, and it might sound like something a guy my age would do.
How do you do, fellow kids?
And not you, but trust me, handwritten notes are still a big deal, especially for your students. In a world of notifications and DMs, getting something personal in the mail, that's huge.
You just made my day.
Like when their mom or dad says, hey, there's a letter for you here, I really believe that they perk up and want to run right away to go get that letter. Here's a trick. Again, make it personal. Reference something from your last conversation like, hey, Sarah, I loved what you said during our group prayer. Just want you to know that I'm thinking of you and praying for you this week. Have an awesome day. When they see that note in their mailbox, they'll know you went out of your way. And who doesn't love a surprise like that? It's simple yet meaningful and a way to keep the connection alive. Last but not least, let's talk about using social media to create community. A great way to do this is by giving a student or a group of students a shout out on Instagram or TikTok. This is for your current students and your first-time guests. Now here's a pro tip. Tag them and their friends who invited them to your youth group if you're doing a shout out to first-time guests. For example, post a photo or a story that says, big shout out to Emily for bringing Amanda to youth group this past week. I love seeing these connections grow. Or something from a moment that stood out. Like 2 weeks ago, we had a student nail the impossible shot and they won themselves a gift card. And it was awesome. All the students went crazy. Post that video and tag them and their friends that invited them. When you tag them and their friends, it makes them feel included and seen as part of something bigger. Plus, it encourages them to invite others the next time because they know they just might get a little shout out too. And who doesn't love a little social media spotlight? So there you have it, 3 super simple ways to follow up with your students after your youth group. Personalized voice message, handwritten notes, and social media shoutouts. Each one is a small but powerful way to show that you're paying attention and that you care about more than just what happens at the meeting.
You really care.
I want to encourage you, if you have another tip that you would use, put that in the comments below. I'd love to hear tips and add it to our youth ministry. If you found these tips helpful, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. For more youth ministry ideas, let's keep building those relationships all week long. All right, till next time. See ya.